This is why you never put a large constrictor anywhere near your face, because once they bite, those teeth are designed to pull things inwards, not let them pull back out. You can see he's having a great time trying to pull it off that way. It just doesn't work. Now he's getting the teeth on his fingers as well. Pretty interesting, really. I mean, that was a really dumb thing to do. Obviously, he was holding it pretty badly at the start, and I've seen lots of explanations of this online, like it could sense his breath and stuff like that. No, it could just see his face, because he had it literally right in front of him, and he wasn't holding it correctly, so it bit him in the face. But basically, pythons, they have 6 rows of teeth, 4 up top, 2 down bottom. They've got highly flexible, almost independently movable maxillae and 2 halves to their mandible, and these different parts use these recurved teeth that pull backwards like a little mini conveyor belt, inching stuff backwards into the gullet, basically. So when it gets hooked in, it's really hard to unhook it.
I can levitate.
Here's a big reticulated python.
Oh,
yep.
I got it right in the face. I knew this was going to be the video.
Wow, you could see the moment. He was looking away, and the snake kind of saw, you know what, he's not looking at her. It saw it had the distance, and it just landed one on him.
Stuck together really good. And I literally take this risk to save the eggs, and I'm willing to get bit in the face. I just proved it.
Lucky he didn't get that one stuck to his face. I almost guarantee that was only 1 or 2 teeth.
Most people are terrified of getting bitten by a snake, so I'm letting this python bite me on purpose to show you what it's really like. Now this one is 7.5 feet long, small for a python, but still a pretty big snake. Its strike is lightning fast, and its mouth is full of razor-sharp teeth. But this isn't an attack, it's a defensive strike. The snake is not trying to rat me and eat me, it just wants to get away. So it feels like a quick sting and then it's over, but it will bleed a bit.
A lot of people okay with getting bit, apparently. I guess I'm the only one who doesn't like to get bit, almost out of a matter of principle. Obviously there she was doing a demonstration. She's showing that it's not that bad if the snake isn't too big. But I've got to say personally, I have this deep dislike of being bitten on the fingertips. I think it's a really horrible sensation when you feel little fangs sticking in. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Obviously on this channel I'm trying to mix in a few more different animals now to try and help you discover things that I enjoy aside from just snakes. I'll keep the snakes, but I want to mix it up a little bit. And that was a camel spider, and people say that they're screeching or screaming when they do that, but what they're actually doing is quite interesting. It's stridulation. They're rubbing their mouth parts together and they're making a little squeaky noise, kind of like crickets do.
Its weaponry is formidable. Gaboon viper's fangs are the longest in the world. So long that there isn't space in their mouth for them unless they're folded away.
So those are what we call selenoglyphus fangs. They're basically like a hypodermic needle. They're flexible, they fold out, they're on a maxilla, which is kind of like a nub, and they can move independently as well.
It unleashes a strike so fast, even the nimble-footed rat doesn't stand a chance. This gaboon takes less than 0.1 seconds to
Scary
strike
sound effects.
and sink its fangs into the rat. Less time than a bolt of lightning takes to reach the ground. Slow it down 40 times, and astonishing violence is revealed. A meal this size will keep her going for several weeks.
Gaboon vipers never get old. They are an incredibly deadly species. Well, 2 species actually. And the only reason it let go of that rat was because the rat put up a fight. Otherwise it would hang on and then munch it straight away. But yeah, they're just amazing in every single way. I keep putting them in videos and people keep enjoying them, so I probably always will.
You just got a little gaboon viper, and he's just chilling in the palm of your hand.
Chilling.
This is a venomous, and one of the fastest striking snakes on the planet here.
Yeah.
Just chilling. And these guys are just a couple weeks old.
Yeah, they're about 2 weeks old.
Already beautiful.
So this is pretty much what little baby gaboon vipers look like when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be critical of these people because they're not harming the snake in any way. I used to always say that I thought free handling was stupid, and I kind of do still think it's a stupid thing to do, but if you want to be stupid with your own body, then go for it. The rhetoric that I always used to say back in the day was that free handling led to bites, and bites led to exotic animals, particularly snakes, being banned. But the information I'm getting, not that I can say a lot, is that the goal these days from a lot of associations is to ban all exotic animals, not just venomous snakes, not just snakes. They want to ban turtles, birds, snakes, lizards, everything they can basically. I've spotted what's going on here. King Cobra's had a few drinks, he's put his cigarette down, and he's ready to rumble. It's the wrong time to stare at him. Seriously though, this video is just stupid on so many levels. You know, they're doing this kind of show. There you go. They're even letting the snakes almost fight each other. And it just continues with all kinds of shenanigans. I mean, that's a tiny snapshot of a video, but this is another one of those channels which people will tell me it's about conservation, it's about education. And there's a really easy trick you can do with anyone across the spectrum of YouTube channels who calls themselves educational. If they're very, very calm when handling a snake, that means they care about the animal and they're being professional. When someone's being loud, waving their arms around, marching about, making a lot of noise, that's when it's about a show. And you know it's not really educational, it's about someone's ego. Nice. I wouldn't even go outside at night if that was around my area. Tigers are incredibly agile animals for their size, and they're incredibly strong, obviously incredibly powerful. They take down big prey, and personally, if that wall is 10 to 12 foot high, I still wouldn't trust that to protect me from a tiger down the bottom. I'd still be going inside and locking the door. By the way, if you appreciate what I do and you'd like to help, please do subscribe, but also send any clips you want me to comment on to hello@zoologywithwill.com. Thank you. Nice. She's just stroking a huge crocodile. Sometimes I think this need to touch everything is dangerous. I don't know. I'm going to throw this one to the audience because I can't be an expert on everything. I know a good deal about most animals, but there could be something in this video that I'm not noticing. To me it looks incredibly stupid, but maybe there's a context here I'm not picking up on. So, over to you. Let me know in the comments.
This is trying to bite me. This is trying to bite me.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Just walk. Just walk.
Walk. Oh, just keep walking. Keep walking. Just keep walking.
Keep walking.
Keep walking. There you go. That looked a little scary.
Yeah, that part was nuts. They started clapping.
That looked like a crab-eating macaque in Bali, where they regularly pretty much assault tourists. For them, feeding has been associative, so now they associate tourists with food. And that one didn't even have the full technique that most of them have. That one was just being aggressive and climbing on her and bothering her for some food, basically. But others will steal stuff from you. They'll steal your camera or your phone or your passport, anything they think you're looking at as if it's valuable. And then they'll try and get you to give some food in exchange.
Whoa. Wow.
That is fast for a big animal.
What happened? What happened? Yeah.
Hippos are incredibly dangerous animals. They kill more people in Africa, apparently, than lions or crocodiles, and they can just chomp you and just crush you in one bite, basically. They can kill you, you know, like a snap of the fingers. Incredibly easy for them. And those guys, I think they were only laughing probably because they've got 2 outboard motors, I would imagine. So if one cuts out, the other will keep going. Good old-fashioned toilet snake. It's been a staple of the channel so far.
Yes!
Okay, now this is a really interesting clip for me because we've seen loads of toilet snakes on the channel. This is a Cape Cobra again, and he's going to take apart the toilet, he's going to look in the pipe, and we're going to see what happens. Where does the snake actually go? He's bolted. Ah. Now that's interesting.
I won't lick it.
No, I wouldn't lick it either. That's interesting. The snake has gone from one toilet into the other toilet. It's using the tunnels, well, pipes, I should say, He's turned it into tunnels. He's using them as like a little area to get around. Has that snake built a visual map in its head? How many times has it been in there? Is it doing it off instinct, or does it actually know the people's house? That's what I'd like to know. Well everyone, that was the video. We had a pretty good mix there, and I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. So, I'll see you again next week.